Hi, welcome to today's video here at the Gen X Glam and Gab channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I know there are a lot of choices out there. Thank you for coming back and thank you for stopping. We need to get into today's video. I'm your host, Mom in Her Basement. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of get ready with me videos on my way to work. So that means I'm always in a really big hurry, and today is no exception. So let's just get into today's video. I've already got my skincare and color correction down. I'm not going to go in with any foundation, any tint, or anything. I just used a little bit of concealer and under eye correction products. It was my NARS. I used my NARS pot concealer, and I used my faux corrector from Huda Beauty in the shade Pomelo Pink. This is in the shade Vanilla, and I just went down my T-zone underneath my eyes and my nose and lip contour area, and then I set it with my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish powder, and that's all that's going on. And I'm not going to do much more. You know what I pulled out? I started to do in Deep Dive December. We're in Jumpin' January and we're headed into fun February, but in Deep Dive December, I was like kind of going through my collection. Again, if you're new to the channel, I'm basically having a midlife makeup crisis. Massive collection that allows me to do a lot of giveaways though. Anyway, in Deep Dive December, I was going through stuff that was like May for me. You know, some stuff was a hit, but I was just taking a deep dive into December, and we didn't take another look at this lovely gem, this Wonderskin, which to me is not much of a wonder, but I'm gonna use this again. I got this on Amazon. I am not posting a link to this because I do not encourage anyone to buy it, but it's one of these deals where you put this stuff on and you let it sit for whatever, 3 to 5 minutes, and then you wipe it off. Obviously it's going on metallic blue, but when we wipe it off, it's supposed to be, I don't know, close to this color, which I never thought that it was. It's very patchy to put on. You know, you watch the video on these things. Again, there's several brands out there with this concept. Again, this is called Wonderskin, and I'm not seeing a ton of stuff out there, but there was a point in 2024 when we were getting beat over the head by these type of products, and of course I got sucked in because I love the idea of, you put this on, call it a mask, stain mask, you know, you let it sit and it comes and it leaves a nice little, you know, stain of a nice neutral color, right? And then you can apply your gloss or whatever other lippy on top of that, and throughout the day when you're reapplying, you still have this base stain. But I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like that was my experience. I didn't feel like this, like, first of all, I didn't think that the, you know, the final product that comes off the, you know, when this gets wiped away matches this. Anyway, we have to let that sit. So I'm going to finish my face. You know, I don't use my milk sticks all that much when I sit down with you guys. I'm not, no scent really. You know, it smells like makeup. It smells like pasty makeup. The thing about these milk sticks, it's similar, my review on these things is similar to how I felt with the Mario sculpting stick. They dry down really fast. But I have a few in my collection. Overall, I'm not, you know, I'm not a huge fan, but I'm not like a huge regret with the few milk sticks that I have. I'm just looking for a blending brush. Let's use one of my favorite brushes from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Putty brush. I mean, you see, it's like, it's definitely not as creamy. My Too Faced sculpting stick in the shade Chocolate Soleil totally smells like chocolate. This thing is so creamy. I was using it yesterday and I was just like, man, you cannot beat the creaminess. What breeds the creaminess of the Too Faced chocolate mousse sort of sculpting stick is the LYS creamy sculpting stick. This thing is also very creamy. Look at this, is like a line on my head. And that milk, this is, I don't even know where I put it. it's not like it's expired or anything. I have to go in with my beauty blender. A brush isn't even getting this job done. Like you can see the lines on my face where I went at, like I like the color that it's leaving. But you really just have to work at blending it. That's all. I've already set my eyes in terms of like concealing the discoloration. I really just went over them with my NARS Pot Concealer in the shade Vanilla. And then I did use this this Master Eye palette from Mario, Makeup by Mario, where they give you the two creamy colors to do your lids with, and then this nice like setting powder, like a, you know, like a, just a very neutral color. They taught us in beauty school, like this is the kind of color you do want to set any cream that you put on your eye with, super, super neutral. So the thing that I love about this purchase, and it was on sale, it was a sale on sale. So I bought it when Sephora was doing 20% off sale items, stuff that was already on sale. So I got a sale of a sale. I'm not necessarily a fan of these creams that, you know, is supposed to be step one, but I do like this powder that's provided in this palette. I've been using it quite a bit. And it doesn't matter if you're using Mario's cream from the palette or, you know, you're using your own sort of, you know, creamy lid product. That powder sticks really well to it. And I do like what it does. Like, I'm happy to leave like this, right? Although I did pull out a pop of color because yesterday we were looking at the e.l.f., you know, the Finest Fleck eyeshadow, and we were comparing it against the Charlotte Tilbury Pop Shots. But I also have this little number in L'Oreal, like a single shot from L'Oreal, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice. I'm gonna just because I thought that this shade matches my shirt, I thought I would go in with it. And yesterday I talked about this product that I picked up at Sephora, you know, here in Canada, and I didn't realize that the Lunar New Year of the Snake Sephora faves, just a little bit of a shine, weren't on the Sephora.com website. So I'm so sorry. I feel like I just dangled a carrot in front of folks. Unless you're in Canada, then of course, no problem. You can go to Sephora.ca and pick yours up. All right, this is a wet cotton square. Let's go in and wipe this off and see what we have going on. I mean, there it is. There's how it wipes. I mean, I don't see much stain, but I left it on for well over 5 minutes. I mean, we're 8 minutes into this video, and I put it on right away. All right, I'm not done yet. I know I'm not done yet. I know I have a little bit more residue to take care of. I mean, it's not. I've said before, one is not the other. I don't know about this thing. It was like $30. I feel like that was one of my one of the rip-offs. Yeah, I mean, no earth-shattering difference, if you ask me, from my natural lip color. This it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. All right, let's finish off my face really quick. I want to go in with this P. Louise, another one of these messy wands, but this one I didn't mind so much. I think I can't remember if I got this. I think I got this in one of the last subscription boxes I did from P. Louise, which, if you haven't heard of P. Louise, that is a UK brand, and very fun, very whimsical. This is not like highly pigmented. It's more of like a blush highlighter. And because my shirt is just kind of, you know, in the pink family, I thought it would be fun to pull this thing out. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, because what I want to do before I forget, in that Year of the Snake bundle from Sephora.ca, we had, I still have it here, so why not? I'll pull it out. You've got the One Size Setting Spray, the Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine Lip Pencil, which the more I think about and reflect on, the more I love that thing. I can see why people online rave about it. It's got a really nice feel to it. It's not super creamy, and it had staying power all day. So I always thought like, oh, the creamier the pencil, the better the product, but maybe that's not the case. You know, you just need something that has staying power. I can see why people are raving, although 32 bucks, try to get this thing in a bundle. The Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Red Lipstick, which I don't have really a red lippy in my collection, so that was fantastic. Patrick Ta Lip Plumper, that's a negative for me. I don't like the irritant ingredients, and then just this LTA like highlight blush wand. I'm not swatching it because I think it's going to go in a giveaway. So it's supposed to be that LTA, this little mini here is actually supposed to be a highlighter, but I don't know. I've got plenty of highlighters, and I don't necessarily, I've said this before, I don't necessarily go for the glow. I don't always go for the glow. Like, look at, I've got enough little glow going on now. And yeah, and then in my hands is the Valentine like 2-in-1 matte lipstick. This is what I wanted to try, and I didn't yesterday. Wow, this feels so smooth. Oh, I really like it. I have a Shiseido, somewhere I have a Shiseido lipstick that kind of falls in like the light purple family, that I thought that this would be fun to put over, but I couldn't find it. Of course I couldn't find it, and oh my gosh, we really have to go. It's no joke. Exam week is no joke. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly, I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. I've been using my Idol mascara. It's got kind of like the Comey wand, oopsie daisy, from Lancome. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. I'm gonna add a little bit of powder to my face, and get out the door. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this like Wonderland thing. Has anybody else tried one of these things? These like tint masks? I don't know. I don't think they're as magical as the ads make them out to be. Again, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take care. I'll see you in the next video.